So what's up, guys? Again, this is my Olaf 2046 YouTube channel, and I finally got the Strapco on my Seiko 5 watch, and I really like it. The only thing is I don't like is that you have to cut the rubber here, and it looks a little bit sloppy the way I did it. I don't know if you could see there. My cut wasn't straight, so you could apparently see the cut there. I actually reused the Seiko clasp because the clasp that comes with the Strapco rubber watches has like a metally smell. I don't really like it, and it's really tinny and thin, like a tinny kind of rattly metal. But this shows you how good quality the Seiko clasp is. So it looks really good. I got this sapphire crystal on that bad boy with the blue glare off of that sapphire, nice little blue tint. So I'm ready. I mean, actually about to start my cruise, my vacation on my cousin's a property in Florida here, Fort Lauderdale. And so we had such a great time last night. We had some Cubans and some champagne. Check this out. Official Cuban cigar there. But the video is gonna be about these Invicta watches that my cousin and her friend owns. And I've never really felt Invicta watches like these. I'm not sure. First of all, my cousin's from Europe, so these were purchased overseas, and her friend is from Argentina, so these were purchased overseas. And in the US, our Invicta watches do not look like this. And this is an anniversary Invicta diver, and I'm just gonna go into this real quick. I played around with it for a bit. First of all, it has a nice weight to this watch. The ones I felt in the US in the stores, the boutiques in New York, sort of when you pick an Invicta watch up, it might be super big, like this one, but it feels really light or something's off with the weight. But this, it just has a nice heft to it. And she's had this for a while, so it's a little bit scratched up. And it's a beautiful watch there. It's a gold U. Now there is a bit of I think oxidation to the finish there. I'm not sure if that's a thing of quality. I'm sorry, sort of hiccup in the quality of the finish, or maybe the way my cousin wears her watches. She's very busy, so I know she doesn't really look after a watch. She wouldn't have time to look after a watch like this. So it says Grand Diver, and it's really beautiful the way that's engraved there. I've never seen engraving on a diver like that, and it looks beautiful. This is an automatic mechanical watch, and it has I believe this one is a Swiss made watch. Does it say Swiss made? It's a bunch of engravings on there. I'll show you guys the clasp. Invicta. I always say that wrong. Stainless steel. And you guys can see the inside there. Bring that up so you guys could see some of the markings on there. It's really beautiful. I think this one says Swiss made. I know I saw it last night when I was hanging out. And it's water resistance to 300 meters. Wow. What else do we got in here? It's a bit more engraving about I believe it's the anniversary is what it's saying there. It just repeats Grand Diver. So it's a Grand Diver. 24 jewels. I think the movement says 511. It says USA product design since 1837. Swiss. It's a watch group for the movement. Let's see what it says. Oh, it says Invicta. On the rotor, it says Invicta Watch Group. So, I don't know. You guys could decipher some of that. But I'm pretty sure this said Swiss made on a dial somewhere. But it's a beautiful watch. It has even a little bubble like similar to the Rolex Submariner there. And it's a nice green and gold. Oh, that's really cheap. That's kind of cheap. Yeah, it's not even. Yeah, that clickiness is really, I guess that's what the quality. Yep, that probably would turn me off from this watch. Let's see the crown. Crown is a screw down crown, actually. That's really nice. It's a screw down crown. And it's hackable. Hackable screw down crown. Wow. Hackable screw down crown. This Invicta diver. It's a Grand Diver. 10-year anniversary of them, I guess, copying Rolexes, making divers. Let's do the movement rotor test. See how it feels. Yeah, there's no feedback on that rotor when you rattle it, but it's a beautiful watch, but that construction is a little bit questionable on this one. And her friend's watch is a really, really big watch. I'm gonna put this watch on. I think this is it's like a 60 milliliter watch. 60 milliliter. So I probably would never wear something this big, but it's a beautiful watch. And they have good attention to detail on that. I've never seen anything like that before. It's like a reptilic kind of skin. Invicta with the sort of eagle with the Swiss cross in the middle. It's a beautiful watch here. It reminds me of my Seiko Pulsar that I used to have. My flight, I think it was a flight chronograph watch. Flight something watch. And this has a sapphire crystal there. By the way, this is a mineral crystal. That's just a mineral crystal there. This is the sapphire crystal. You can see the difference in reflectiveness of that. And this is a quartz watch with the ticking 6-hour marker subdial right there. And this is a beautiful watch. It's Swiss made. It says Swiss made on there. Maybe that's where I saw the Swiss made. This says Swiss made. So it feels robust. It's not something I would wear. It's a little big for my wrist. It's really big. I don't think I can move my hands up when I wear this. So this is how it looks. I guess it looks really good if you have a cigar. My friend that owns this watch, he has a lot of Cuban cigars and he's really, really cool guy. So I guess it looks good when you're smoking your Cubans. But you know what? I like that. I'm gonna use that for my video shot, guys. Sometimes you do these videos and you kind of want a nice screen cap there, so I'm gonna do that. So you can see all the watches side by side here, how they look with the Cuban. So oops, got a little Cuban in my shirt. It's doing laundry before the cruise. So yeah, it's a little big. Let's take this off and get a closer look at it. Big for my taste, but a lot of people that watch the channel, my channel as well as other channels. I know TGV, the Urban Gentry channel, he has an Invicta review either up already or it's coming up. And one of the points he made is that we like our classic watches. Like I'm always gonna be this is my type of watch, but you have to respect that other people like sort of other things. Other style watches, and the things that you like aren't going to be the ultimate in sort of a watch, whether a watch is worth it or not to talk about. So I'm very open as well, like TGV is. I'm very open-minded, so looking at other things. So when I saw these watches when we arrived last night, I was like, I got to do a quick video on these watches, because I know some people like Invicta watches. I don't know anything about it, like TGV said. Only experience is picking these things up in sort of like those going out of business watch stores you see in Manhattan, in either Chinatown or business tourist district. You see a lot of these being sold to tourists. So the ones I've picked up in the stores turn me off right away, simply because of something like this. When you turn the bezel, it's really, really rough sounding, whereas you turn the bezel on my Seiko, it's very smooth there. But here it's like, you know, it's like it's a lot of play in that. So see, that would turn me off from a watch brand or specific watch that I know, you know, not a lot of thought was put into the practicality of the watch. Design wise, a lot of thought is put into the design. The engravings on this watch is beautiful, you know, very beautiful. Even every link on this one, I don't know if you notice the attention to detail on cosmetics versus practicalities is maybe one of the things Invicta does. So every link has Invicta on the inside. I don't know if I showed you guys that, and I like that. That's beautiful. It's a good cosmetic detail, but the practical details leave a lot to be desired. You know, that leaves a lot to be desired there. The screw down crown as well as the crown design is beautiful. I really like that. I think I messed up my cousin's watch. She's gonna kill me when she comes out and realize her watch is probably off by a couple of minutes. And again, I haven't had time to test out the accuracy of these, but the quartz is gonna be accurate. But I don't know what to say about this. I'm just gonna leave it up for you guys to look at it and come up with your own, whether you like it or not, or what you think about it. And I'm not sure what. I can't read some of the font inside this watch. It says Swiss made is a chronograph with 500 meters water resistance. Should have 500 meter water resistant. When you consider the thickness of that case, look at that, compared to something like. And this watch, my watch, is similar to a Rolex Submariner, so you could compare that. And my watch is about 39 to 40 milliliters across diameter, so something like this is super massive. So I don't think the bezel. Ooh, that is smooth. See, that's a clicker. That's what you want. It's a beautiful clicker right there. So that passed attention to details on the practicality. I guess this crown is like a locking crown. Very smooth. Crown is also designed with a Swiss cross, as well as your pushers there for the chronograph. I don't know what's happening there, but these don't seem to be working. Yeah, they don't work. I don't know if it's just for show or what, but that's it, guys. Chronograph there. Beautiful watch, but not for me. I like the sapphire, and this is really good. It's really clear sapphire. You see that? And that's the thing, when you look at a sapphire versus mineral crystal, you could totally see the value of appearance that sapphire adds to a watch. The appearance of value. I'm sorry. The appearance of value that sapphire crystal adds to a diver watch. It's just makes it a lot more beautiful in appearance. So that's it, guys. Peace out.